Hello everyone and welcome on into the long-awaited LEGO room tour. This was suggested a few months ago and I just haven't gotten to it till now, just because of all the other projects I have been doing. But here is the complete room tour. This is not the room where I record, this is just our whole LEGO stash. And I say our because part of it's mine, but I also have two other siblings that also collect LEGOs, so some of it is theirs. So without further ado, let's enter the LEGO room. And here it is. It's a pretty spacious room. You have a bunch of shelves over to my right, as well as some shelves right there with some storage underneath. A little drum set right there, couch, more storage right there, more storage down there, TV, desk, and some stuff on the walls there. Starting off over here, you have the Christmas display on top of this shelving unit right here. Here you have a little helicopter that my brother made, as well as an ice skater on this lake here, with a fort with a climber right there, as well as an elf up there. It's kind of a weird bunch of stuff, but my brother made it. And then coming down here, you have the Mario stuff, which is just a bunch of jumbled up parts that you can make into the track. As well as over here, you have the Sunken Treasure mission set with the submarine octopus and the safe. This side is all my youngest brother's stuff here, which is why it is all kind of messy. I did organize it a couple weeks ago, but now it looks like this. Next up in these shelving units is the Jurassic World displays right here. As you can see, here is one of them right now, with all the figures from the newest Jurassic World movie, as well as the dinosaur from one of the old ones. I'm not sure exactly when we got it or what set we got it from, but we do have that. As well as below it, you have another section with all the other miniature builds, because this one is two that connect together. These are two separate ones here with the Triceratops truck ambush, which I reviewed on my channel, as well as this one, which is the plane, which I also reviewed on my channel. Moving to the right of that, you also have our Indiana Jones display area here with the plane chase with Indiana Jones and Dr. Jones Sr., as well as the temple area, Temple of the Ark of the Covenant, which I also reviewed on my channel here on display with Miriam Ravenwood, as well as Indy riding along the broken down jackal. Above it is just this random box with a bunch of rocks and fish. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure it's to display the treasure set, which I will do right now. And here you go with all of that in there. Of course, it wouldn't be a Lego room without some Lego lying all over the ground. So here you can see there's also some pillows there, which this area hasn't been cleaned. I just got home, which is why I'm doing this. There's some also more Lego on the ground there. Some bins, of course, because once you build something, you take it apart and nobody decides to sort it again. Heading on over here to the BrickHeadz, Mixels, and minifigure section. I don't have the BrickHeadz up there because I am selling them, but here you have the many Mixels I've collected over the years, ranging from, I believe, Series 5 to the last series, Series 9, as well as some jumbled up minifigures here. You have the DC minifigures, as well as some just regular minifigures in there from every single movie, Batman movie, some regular characters from the Disney series, as well as the regular Lego series, as well as some Ninja Turtles over here, which aren't even in a series. Continuing down though, here you have some more Mixels here, with my favorites, of course, being the glowy ones. And then moving across this ping pong table here, you have a massive display of what seems to be knights, which my other brother set up here. Here you have a giant battlefield here with actually a quite impressive build, I have to say. Here you have the Lion Knights meeting with the, I believe those are the Black Ravens? Not totally sure, but here you have this big, massive wall. He also has these massive bins of pieces, which is what he builds them out of. Flipping on around here, we have another table with another massive kind of army build here. This is what my youngest brother built here. They have another catapult right there, as well as some SWAT vehicles here. I'm not totally sure what that is, but you have kind of an outpost desert looking thing. And then moving on to the really impressive section over here, which is of course all the assorted bins of Lego and all of these massive builds right here. Starting down here with, of course, all the assorted Lego. You also have some custom builds down there with also this car from the Lego Movie 2, as well as some army tanks right in there with some trucks as well. They are also all labeled here. Above that is some more Lego Christmas stuff here. Here, these are actually fake Lego, except for this one, which I reviewed on my channel a while ago. But this is actually fake Lego. Trust me, it's so hard to put together. This one's actually really cool, though. I really like this one. This one was fun, but this one was so tough. Sliding along, we have some Star Wars stuff right here. Here you have Anakin's Jedi Starfighter. This was from, I believe, 2015, as well as the A-Wing from 2014 with whatever that guy's name is, as well as an A-Wing pilot. You also have the newest Star Wars thing that we got to add to our collection, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. And you also have Sassy Tin's Jedi Starfighter. Moving across this wall right here, you also have the Naboo shuttlecraft, as well as Rey's speeder, a walker from the Clone Wars with Clone Wars Yoda, as well as a 501st Trooper, as well as the escape pod with C-3PO and R2-D2, and this big spider tank. And that's just the mini builds of Star Wars we have. Moving up, we have our castle areas right here. Here you have a castle outpost, which is the Creator 3 and 1 castle. Here you have another catapult, which is, I think, the design that my brothers took inspiration off of. You also have the blacksmith right there with the Blue Ravens, I guess, chariot right there, with the blacksmith out there with his sword and the fireplace, which if you press this right here, that lights up, which is pretty cool. You also have the massive $500 Lion Knight Castle, which is pretty crazy. You have a bunch of the minifigures down there. I'm not sure why they aren't set up. But you also have the middle piece of this massive display, which is, of course, this Ferris wheel, which, fun fact, we got for free. When we moved into this house, we got a massive bin of Lego from one of the guys that was helping us move. And he basically just gave us a massive bin. And in this massive bin was all of the pieces to this, which was pretty crazy. So we put that together, and yeah, that is one of the best things we have in our collection. Moving aside that though, we have the town here with Anton's bait shop with everything inside here. You have some seagulls lying around there, as well as a tow truck outside in front of the pet shop kind of condos, as well as the cafe right there. As next to the modern family house, a log cabin, the Apple house right there with an ambulance and a car in front of this red townhouse right here. As you can see, it's not very nicely set up, as you have a bunch of minifigure pieces right behind there. Now, moving up, we have another Star Wars display with all of our walkers. On this side here, you have the one from The Last Jedi with Poe, or not Poe, Finn, whatever her name is Captain Phasma, supposed to BB-8. You have the one from The Mandalorian. You have this big one with the Kashyyyk soldiers right here, General Gree, and a Kashyyyk trooper. You have another Kashyyyk kind of walker right there with another Wookiee, as well as a Kashyyyk trooper. You have a Star Wars spider tank, as well as a Republic gun tank with the Republic gunner, as well as these 501st battle packs right here. We have two of them, so that's our little 501st army right there. The mini build for the Razor Crest, as well as the Mandalorian battle pack right in there, and the Snow Trooper battle pack right there. Crossing the top here, you have the E-Wing Jet 14's Starfighter. This is one of the coolest builds we have. I didn't even know we had it until my brother rebuilt it, which was really, really nice. We also have, of course, an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter, and then, of course, the Razor Crest. And I believe the minifigures are inside of here. If I can wiggle this off, yeah, right there, you can see Mando and Baby Yoda in the back there. But then moving to the right, we have my massive Marvel and, of course, Harry Potter display right in here. Starting at the bottom with my Harry Potter stuff, here you have the Astronomy Tower with, of course, Aragorn's Lair right there with Harry and Ron, the big spider. You have a table right there, and yeah, here's the Astronomy Tower. You have Hermione right in there, as well as the Ravenclaw headquarters with Cho Chang, I believe her name is, right in there. You have Draco Malfoy, Professor Slughorn, I believe, down there with Harry's Potter dad for some reason. Not sure why he's down there. You also have the Great Hall, the Whomping Will and the Whomping Willow set right in here, which were the first two sets that I got for the Harry Potter theme. And then over here, we have the Clock Tower and the set where Dumbledore confronts Harry. I'm pretty sure I will be getting rid of these sets soon, just so I can pay for the massive Lego Avengers Tower, which just was announced today and shown for the first time on the Lego store. Up from that, you have this massive pile of random stuff. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You can probably see a helicopter there, as well as a truck, a dragon, Jay's lightning jet, and another car, and a few boat pieces under there. Moving to the left of it though, here you have my Infinity Saga kind of box here. You have the Sanctum in the back, the Hulkbuster right there, as well as the Thanos from 2014, I believe, with a few Outriders, Spider-Man, as well as just some characters from before the newest wave of Marvel. Here you have the Infinity War, Iron Man, Captain America, Groot, Hulk there in the back. You have the Ant-Man and the Wasp set, There you have Scarlet Witch, and you also have Vision down there, and Fenris and Hela. To the left of that, again, here you have the Spider-Man Bridge Battle. This is all the non-canon Marvel stuff. As you can see, the Spider-Man Bridge Battle, the Thanos mech, as well as the Wolverine mech, and just a bunch of random extra CMF minifigures we have. We're going to be doing something fun with this guy this week, so stay tuned for that. I have some plans for him, as we have 6 of these guys. Going up from that, we have the Thor display here, as well as the Shang-Chi display, which is just a basically mock of one of the Soul Suckers right here, as well as the polybag with Shang-Chi and the dragon, with the Grand Master's ship back here with, of course, Valkyrie on there, as well as the Goat Boat, which is one of my favorite Marvel sets that I own, here with all the characters. Of course, you have Korg on the inside, if you can see him there, as well as Gore, Valkyrie, Thor, and Mighty Thor. Moving to the right, you have my favorite section, which of course is the LEGO Marvel Minifigure Series display. Here you have LEGO Marvel Minifigure Series 1 with the bag with the notepad, and here you have the full-on checklist. Smack dab in the middle, you also have the LEGO Marvel Minifigure Series 2 all put on display, and if you didn't see my shorts throughout the past few weeks, you did not get to notice that every time I did one of the videos, every one of the new characters went onto the back here. So here you have all 12 of them with the box next to it, the checklist all folded up, and here is the big checklist right there. To the right of that again, you have the Wakanda Forever stuff here with all of my upgraded parts for the characters. Here you have Shuri using the Firestar Toys arms and legs, as well as Namor using the Firestar Toys arms and face, if we can get that in there. As you can see, that is the different face, as well as Riri Williams using the Firestar Toys arms. And here you have the Sea Leopard with Okoye and M'Baku fighting off Atuma. And here you have the Sunbird with, of course, Shuri, Riri, and Nakia. Going up from that, here you have the Eternals section right here with an Arishem Shadow, as well as some other deviants down here with all of the Eternals fighting them off. Here you have Cersei doing nothing because all she can really do is turn stuff to rocks. And I don't really have any accessories for that. Next to that, though, you have my favorite set that I own, which is the Spider-Man Final Battle from Spider-Man No Way Home. Here you have all 3 Spider-Men on display, with Tobey even recreating the scene where he's stuck inside the head there. Here you have Green Goblin and Tom's Spider-Man fighting, as well as MJ falling, and of course Andrew's Spider-Man going to save her. You have Doc Ock down there, Elektra up there. You have Doctor Strange coming through the portal there, which Ant-Man, this big buildable figure of Ant-Man, is punching through to recreate the scene from, I believe, Endgame, if that even happens, I'm not even sure. Ned is also up there with the 3 heads of the Spider-Man on the top 3 spikes. Next to that, you have another one of my favorite sets. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum here, with, of course, the base plate where you can fit all the minifigures on there. I showed that off in one of my shorts as well. And yeah, I just love this set. I have it smack dab in the middle, as it is my prized possession. Here you have all the characters on display up there with the fight at Wanda at the top of the house there, as well as some of these sets also fighting Ebony Maw out here with the Endgame display right here. Spider-Man's up top there, and Doctor Strange is kind of just walking out. Next to the Gargantos hole in the wall right there, you also have the full-on Gargantos build here. No figures are on display as all of them are being used up here, but I just thought it's nice to include that. And finally, you have my mini Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 display here with the little mini $15 set, as well as you have Aisha, which I picked up in Arizona a couple of years ago. I plan to include the new Guardians ship up here, as well as the Hoopty from the Captain Marvel movie, Captain Marvel 2 or The Marvels, that comes out tomorrow actually, which I'm going to see in theaters. I also don't know where I'm going to put my massive Lego Avengers Tower, as it's 10 times taller than this thing, I found out. So I might have to replace this right here and take over this whole section and make it my Marvel section. But there you guys have it. There is my Lego room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm really sorry that this video was made so late. I also wanted to apologize for the loose upload schedule, as I've been just super busy with school and stuff, so I haven't been getting to doing those videos. But really soon, all those videos are going to be coming out. I'm going to try and upload them throughout the week so they kind of have a spread out schedule. But yeah, anyways, thanks.